Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner and I'm here to talk to you about your author's purpose project. We're going to be working on part 3 for article 3, which is going to be persuasive. This persuasive article should use techniques discussed in class to politely persuade the reader to support the side of the author's perspective. Based on your own personal silent reading book, this article should focus on a central theme. So just so we are clear, theme is a statement that is a full sentence, it is arguable, and it focuses on a central topic of a story within your reading that you want to persuade the reader to identify with using evidence from the book. That means that you are going to need to use evidence of ethos, pathos, and logos in your persuasive writing for this article. And you are going to need to identify a central theme that is a full sentence, arguable, and focuses on a central topic of the story that you feel could be represented and therefore find information to support that theme. So this article should be a minimum of 20 sentences, include an introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion, have an eye-catching title, as well as date and author, which would be you since you are writing the article. This article should be typed in 12-point font, Times New Roman, and double-spaced. Include an image that represents the content of your article in a location that attracts the reader's eye. Make sure to cite any information that is not originally your own idea, such as paraphrased, quoted, or summarized information from your silent reading book, so the proper credit is awarded to the author. That would go the same for your research that you would need to do for your persuasive. So let's say your theme for a book, maybe you were reading a nonfiction book about the psychology behind the human mind and adaptation to environment. So maybe you would have a theme that is wrapped around the fact that the human environment in which somebody is raised in highly impacts their behavior. If that would be your theme, you would need to have research to support that theme and then combine it with your book to persuade somebody to agree that that seems to be a well-rounded theme within your book. Or maybe you are reading not a nonfiction book. Maybe you are reading a fiction book. Maybe you are reading something along the lines of Harry Potter. And if you are reading Harry Potter, maybe even the first book, you could still look at a theme about how the way that we treat others has a high impact on the outcome of an event. So you could have research about the psychology behind Harry Potter and the treatment that he gets from his aunt and uncle, which is very negative and not kind-hearted whatsoever, and the impact that has on his behavior, such as constantly wanting to run away. So, you need to come up with a central theme in your reading, and then have support resources to help explain how that is identified in your story. Along with that, remember that this should be MLA format, 12-point font, Times New Roman, double-spaced. Articles should contain 20 sentences with coherent and grammatical sentence structure. Each article should have an introductory sentence and a conclusion. So this is just an overview of your articles in total because this is the end of our project. Each article should have a formulation of 20 sentences. This is just a breakdown of that. There needs to be evidence of summarizing, paraphrasing, and quoting in your articles. In the persuasive article, there is evidence of ethos, pathos, and logos. You should have in-text citations to give credit to the original author of source materials. As far as your Google site overall, you need to have a title for your newspaper / news blog / news website, whatever you would like to call your Google site, but some kind of overbranching title. The columns within the newspaper have titles and authors, which are you. Citations and references to the sources, so you will have a citation block at the bottom of your project in your Google site. So just like you have articles, you'll have a section at the bottom of your Google site that is your full citations. You'll have 2 advertisements. So the ending part of this project is to come up with 2 advertisements related to the articles in your project. So you can get as creative as you want with these advertisements. Some people like to go for some humor. Some people like to be more serious with these advertisements. So for example, let's say you were reading The Landlady. Maybe you would have an advertisement for not so tasty tea. Or maybe if you were reading The Most Dangerous Game, you would have an advertisement for a cruise line that goes past a mysterious island. But you will have 2 advertisements related to your articles. You will have pictures to complement the articles as stated before, and we are using Google Sites. Alrighty guys, if you have any questions about part 3, please feel free to send me an email or ask me in person. I would be happy to help you. I can't wait to read your projects. Alrighty guys, have a great day. Bye.